Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, Am I Tripping or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. So Divine Feminine, I'm here to do the What the Fuck Is Up With You reading for the next 7 days. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Feminine. Get no fit nugs. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the Convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch your hand on the way out. Hit the alley. You'll be back in Tarot Land. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you, Issa. All right, y'all. So let's do 4-4 for the prayer event. I like 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. as well, but I think we should do 16 minutes because 4-4 is 8 and 20-24 is 8. So that's 8 and 8, which breaks down to 16. So I say 8 a.m. for 16 minutes and 8 p.m. for 16 minutes, okay? For the prayer event. Y'all let me know, but I think we just gonna roll with it because it seems reasonable, G. Anyway, yeah. Also, yes, my Lifelike deck is back in stock. If you'd like to purchase it, go to theghettonun.com. I ain't gonna lie, they almost all sold out again. I'm ordering another batch, but just so you know, not trying to yank your chain or nothing, but for real, they are almost sold out. So if you'd like to purchase it, it is there for a little while longer. Okay, let's move on. Divine Feminine. I feel like in the next 7 days, your energy is like balanced out as far as Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine energy. Like it feels really balanced, like half it, like creamer, bitch, like half and half. You feel really good as in Divine Feminine energy and Divine Masculine energy right now. So some of you guys, it's giving me like things are coming together. So it could be something where it's like, damn, this is the first time where I don't have a bunch of laundry to do. You know what I mean? The house is clean, work is good. Like the domestic and the business aspect that you have, like, in regards to your life, both seem handled very well. So the kids are well, right? You're like, and my bank account is looking good. It's something about masculine and feminine energy. It's not about like actual people. It's like the energies that both, I guess, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine represent. You carry both of them, and you're doing it very, very well, girl. Very, very well. I was like, oh, booski, shit. Yeah, you are. Especially if you don't really have anyone around to support you in certain matters, certain things and shit like that. Y'all have figured out a lot of shit on your own, Divine Feminine, okay? Or Divine Masculine, whoever, okay? But I feel like this really for you, Divine Feminine, for real. You figured out a lot of shit on your own, shit you thought you couldn't do, you can do, all type of shit. You know what they were telling me also, because I was like, they were talking about your Divine Masculine energy, and I'm like, yeah, I got a lot of that shit, right? And I was just talking to my guides and shit, and they were telling me, they were like, a lot of you Divine Feminines carry this Divine Masculine energy because you weren't allowed to, like, some of y'all grew up really fast, Divine Feminine, but it's mostly like you weren't allowed to, it's either you weren't allowed to feel a certain way, or you weren't allowed to succumb to certain things that most people could succumb to. So let's say some of y'all came home pregnant at a young age, right? And some parents support their kids like, well, we don't condone you getting pregnant young, but we're a family, we stick together, right? Says one family. Then another family could tell the other one, well, I guess you got to get a job because you a grown-ass woman now. You know what I mean? You can't be laying up. It's like you didn't even have time to, not that you should have felt sad or felt bad, but it's like we come from different places and shit. So in some instances where that kid would have been like, welcomed home and coddled and, you know what I mean, we're gonna have a grandchild, there's another family doing the exact opposite. Like, well, shit, if you and the baby can't stay here, I got enough people I'm trying to feed. It could be something like that where it's like you guys weren't allowed to be in Divine Feminine energy that much. You know what I mean? It's like if your car broke down, you didn't have nobody to call. I had to get on the bus, okay? It's like this type of shit. So I didn't have time to feel bad about my car breaking down. I had to go walk and catch the bus, catch the train, or walk. Shit, it's like this type of shit. Like you didn't really have time to fall into Divine Feminine energy in regards to situations like that, where you could call a friend or call up some dude, call your mom, like, hey, I need a ride. A lot of y'all didn't have that shit. You were forced into Divine Masculine energy at an early age. Let's say that. That's probably what I'm trying to say to sum it up. A lot of y'all were forced into Divine Masculine energy at an early age. while some kids were going to prom and homecoming and shit like that, right? And college and shit, some of y'all were working. You know, had to provide for your families or help your family out or some shit like that. It's like some of y'all didn't even get to like be in divine feminine energy. Not that you knew what it was then, but it was just like, that ain't, you know, my family don't believe in that. Or it's like, that's not the world I come from. You know what I mean? Like this type of shit. It's something where you've been in divine masculine energy most of your life, divine feminine, okay? It's balancing out. I just, you know, was thinking about it when I was talking to my guys. Like, that makes sense. She's so self-sufficient and shit, you know, had to do so much on her own. When did she ever really get to be in divine feminine energy? Some of y'all had to babysit your siblings when you were young. It's like, I didn't get to play shit. My mama worked, and I had to watch my brother and sister make sure the rice was on, all this shit. You know what I mean? While other kids were outside playing with their friends or whatever. It's like, I never got to, I don't know, divine. It's making me sad, Booski. Some of y'all grew up way too fast, Booski, and I get it, you know? That's just shit. Say something positive. Well, positive ain't where I live type shit. We had to find a place positive. You know what I mean? Become positive ourselves in order to, you know? It's strange, girl. But anyway, let's move on. Congratulations to y'all that are balancing both energies out. I think you the shit, okay? Now, this next one probably gonna upset some people, but it's okay. Because I like baby hair too. That's why I was like, why y'all talking about baby hair and shit? I like my baby hair and baby hair, but they're telling me, divine feminine, be aware of too much baby hair, G. It's almost like, you know, when you see girls out there and that shit just be ridiculous. It ain't even baby hair. Like, bitch, that's your real hair that you done comb to the front, you know? They're stuck in like an infantile state, you know? Because God was telling me, he was like, who wants to look like a baby when they're grown? He was like, picture a grown-ass woman with all that baby hair going in a liquor store. He was like, you can pretty much tell how that night's gonna go. Yes, she can afford to buy liquor, but all that baby hair is gonna suggest something else, like as far as her mind state and shit. Something about the more baby hair, the more infantile the bitch, okay, is what they told me. And I was like, that's kind of true. You don't see like, and shit, nothing against y'all, because I wear my baby hair out, but not all like extravagante like you see people doing it. Sometimes it just naturally comes out that way. But that's true though. They're like, when they were like naming like, showing me like wealthy women and women that have it going on, none of them have pulled their baby hair out. Not a one and shit that they were mentioning, from white to black to Asian to Latina to whatever. None of them bitches that I aspire to, you know what I mean, kind of have cheese like they do, had baby hair out. So that's what they were saying. You see what I'm saying? So the women that y'all look up to, they don't have baby hair out. I'm like, that's kind of true. So something about, and it's mostly with black women. So be aware of black women, okay? You may not look at it like that, because I thought it was cute. We've been wearing baby hair since forever and shit, but it's telling me it's getting out of control, and it's literally like a red flag about someone's like mind state. You know, a woman's mind state. Like the more baby hair, the more infantile she is, you know? It's like most women want to be grown, or, you know what I mean, look grown, or, you know what I mean? The baby hair does kind of throw it off a little bit. I like it. You know what I mean? But what they're saying makes total fucking sense. Like somebody just obsessed with the shit, or I don't know what they talking about, okay? Something like that, being obsessed with baby hair. I ain't talking about nobody specific, but if you get mad, they probably talking about your childish ass. You probably one of the ones, okay? Anyway. So just be aware of that. I think it's just the way it's perceived. You know, and not that we should care what people think and all this other shit, but like I said, this will be someone going to go get a job, right? They're showing me someone go get a job and her hair is cutest in a cute little ponytail and she got all this baby hair and shit. They go on the interview, right? And the manager is interviewing this person with all this baby hair, and for some reason the manager seems to feel like, I don't know, I feel like if we give this woman this job, she may be not able to get along with the team, you know, maybe come in late. It's like they already judge you, but it's because babies don't get along with team members, and babies come in late. Like, you know, like it's almost like this person's bound to act like a child. It's kind of like the perception they're giving me with people and all this motherfucking baby hair. Like, you're gonna act like a child. I can tell by your baby hair. It's just, you know, I don't know, y'all. So whatever, G, okay? I just relay the message, okay? Back to you, divine feminine, okay? Not that the baby hair person ain't divine feminine, but let's get back on track and shit, okay? Some of y'all are coming into union, for sure. Some of you guys have a child with this person. You could be reconciling, or you're set to get pregnant by this person, or you could have a child already and you just meeting somebody new, or you could have 2 children or some shit like that. Some of y'all who already have children are set to be in a relationship, G. Okay? Not that my childless people, cause shit, I'm with y'all, shit. But not like my childless people ain't gonna get in a relationship, but something specific about women and children. Okay? Yeah, Cupid is watching a masculine, a divine masculine, they said. Or Cupid is aiming. Yeah, he is. Look at that shit when I split the deck. Because it's my Cupid card, the little boy. Yeah, well, I thought he could be shooting it at you or a divine masculine, divine feminine. But Cupid is definitely on the loose, G. Okay? In the next 7 days. Let's get started. Give me some messages for divine feminine, how she'll be feeling about herself and the energy she's going to be in the next 7 days. Okay, no, girl. All right. Damn, divine feminine. This is my damn Down syndrome, mental disability kind of / tarot card, G. Okay? So shit, there's another one on the loose. Okay? What the fuck? This is my young, sad, and blue. Cause we're through and no one's gonna want you, boy. Okay? Card is what that is. Somebody's name could be Lizette or Liz or Lizzie or something like that. But this is, some of you guys could have a child with special needs. Let's get to the straight to business. Some of y'all could have a little boy with special needs here, divine feminine, okay? I don't know why I was gonna say, I don't know why you're sad about it, but I feel like this little boy or this little girl, whatever, is thriving. Like, they'll play sports, they'll go to school, they'll make friends and all that shit. So maybe you guys are just like, you know, why my kid and shit? You know, like this type of shit. It's okay, Booski. I feel like your kid is going to be all right, no matter what challenges they deal with or whatever, okay? They could be currently dealing with this right now, okay? That's specifically for children. If this is not and a grown person that has special needs, like for real, okay? That's specifically for them. They're going to be just fine. They're going to find all the support and love they need outside of you when they need it, okay? They're going to come across good people, meaning that are sympathetic and empathetic to their needs, okay? If we talking about a grown-up that's not special needs or a kid that's not special needs, okay, this somebody acting like a tard around here, and it's disappointing is what this is. It's what I was telling you before, though. So this would be you like, damn, it's a damn shame I'm in here painting the house, changing the roof, and you got a whole man. Some of y'all have a man and you like, this is ridiculous that I'm doing all the man work, right? And it's not necessarily like people have roles, but this would be something where men would be painting, not you. That's why I said divine feminine. A lot of y'all didn't really have the time to become or to really rest in that divine feminine energy. Some of y'all had to work this servant. This like, shit, I gotta work at the restaurant, come home, take care of the baby, go to the park, teach Johnny his ABCs. I got doctor's appointments. It's like this shit. Like, you never really had time to like just sit and like chill, bitch. Stop and smell the fucking roses is what it's telling me. Young, sad, and blue. I feel like this is you in masculine energy, okay? But that's hard, like. It's almost like you're not supposed to be in that shit, especially now, okay? So some of y'all need to get in a receiving energy, divine feminine is what they're saying, okay? Kind of put the paint roller down, you know what I mean? Put on a blue dress instead, you know, paint your nails blue. Like, turn this into feminine energy is what they're saying, okay? But something about somebody out here has got an issue and you don't even question it. You see that question? It's like a question mark, but it's reversed. It's like, I ain't even got to question that shit. Something wrong with that motherfucker. And not the kid and not the special needs person that's been diagnosed. I'm talking about somebody you thought was regular, G, okay? You starting to realize something wrong with somebody, okay? Ooh, something you can't let slide. Yeah. So somebody keeps doing something and you like, it's something wrong with this motherfucker, G, right? You may have said that before. Right? And then somebody does something again or they act strange. It's like you're not even questioning it no more. Somebody's name could be Jay or some shit like that, okay? But this looks like a question mark reversed. It's like, I don't even question it. That motherfucker weird, G. Period. That's basically what that is, okay? So, I don't know. Put another one down. What's going on with this? Some of y'all's kid may be getting bullied at school, too. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, your kid is fine or whatever as far as them thriving in education and things like that, but they may be getting picked on at school, especially for any of them that have any type of special needs or anything like that. I do see that, divine feminine. Or some kid getting picked on at school about their clothes or some shit like that. Or they could be talking about you when you were a kid. You know what I mean? So it's like the same shit when I was saying you were in masculine energy most of your life. So while the other kids were coming to school with designer shit on, and it's like, shit, I got all these siblings. My mama got 3 jobs. Like, I can't wear no fucking designer and shit. It's like you didn't get to sit pretty. You know what I mean? It's like, shit, this was my cousin outfit. It's shit that she too big for. You know what I mean? So they gave it to me. It's like hand-me-downs. It's like you didn't never really, it's giving me Cinderella energy, but it was like, it had to be that way. You know what I mean? So some of y'all were raised by a single parent. It's like, shit, I am the other parent even though I'm the child. You know, it's like kind of like that. Like you guys took on responsibilities a lot younger than you were supposed to, in my opinion, from what I'm picking up in this energy. And nothing against your parents or nothing. Like I said, it probably had to be that way. They at work. What am I supposed to do? So you got to come home, take care of your sister, your brother, or get this food started or whatever the fuck until, you know, it's like you were more of a, oh, for the group I'm picking up on, you were more of a help, a pitch in than you ever got to be a child. You know what I mean? This making me sad, girl. The fuck? Give me another one. Tomato. Yeah, look at you and shit. Tomato. Yeah. This is like I should be outside with my friends and shit, but I can't because I got to get the spaghetti ready, the salad ready. I got to make lunch, you know, get this, do that. It makes me feel like you've been like this your whole life though, girl. You know, I know y'all have kids and y'all are adults now and this is our responsibility to do this shit now, but I feel like you've been doing this shit for a long time, girl. A long time, okay? I also feel like, side note, somebody out here's attitude keeps changing or the way they show up. I don't know what that's about. I feel like something's wrong though, like pH balance or not pH. Somebody could be funky. I didn't mean to say pH balance. I meant to say chemical imbalance, right? But somebody could have some type of chemical imbalance and shit. Because this is somebody that's like a tard, that's wishy-washy. I would never call your kid with special needs or some adult or anyone with actual diagnosed special needs a tard that's wishy-washy. So since this came out, this wishy-washy tomato shit, this somebody that's just like, I heard sociopath, so shit, I don't know, I don't use that word, okay? But this could be somebody who kind of like, is like a chameleon, is what they're telling me. You know, so depending on who they're around, what's going on, that's how they act, that's who they are, that's who they come off to be and all this shit. That's why this shit wishy-washy, tomato. You like, it's something wrong with this tard. I swear they told me this one day and now they're telling me this day. Or somebody's like, flip-flopping out here, girl. That's probably why you said, fuck it, I'll do it myself, G. That's where that masculine energy comes in. You were born to be divine feminine, but this is like where that masculine shit comes in. So this could be a baby's father and shit. Like, are you gonna come get Timmy or not? It's like, well, I could, but I don't get off till 3:30 and then I gotta do this at 6. It's like, well, you know, he need new shoes and shit. Like, are you gonna, you know? And this motherfucker wishy-washy. Well, they said I could leave at 2, but now I can't leave till 4, and then I gotta stop. You like, man, fuck it. I'll go get the baby shoes myself, G. I'll do it. I have the money, I have the means, the car, the mall is right up the street. I thought you wanted to see your own kid, but apparently not, right? Take care of your own kid, apparently not. I'll go do it with your wishy-washy tomato ass. Like, you know, this is like somebody that says they gonna do some shit divine feminine and they never do it. I don't know if people think you gonna wait on them, bitch, but that ain't you. You will get that shit fucking done yourself, is what this is. I don't fuck around with tards and people all wishy-washy and don't know if they coming and going in this motherfucker, especially if it has something to do with you. That's what this is, divine feminine. I don't feel like you care about people acting tard-like and shit in regards to their own life, their own kids, their money, their body, that's you. Do you. Right? But as soon as you come over here with this shit and humming and hawing and all this other shit, I ain't about to wait on you. I ain't about to press you for no shit, says divine feminine. I ain't gonna keep asking you for shit. I'm just gonna get it done, G. Period. Yeah. You know somebody gonna fold. That's what this is. This is like somebody you can't even count on and shit. Okay? That's how I know it's not a kid or an adult with special needs, because we already know you can't really count on them. And not to be rude, but it's like they need our help. You know what I mean? They have special needs, okay? This is not somebody that has special needs, or else you wouldn't even be asking them for things or expecting things from them that are their responsibility, mind your business. And they ass is the one volunteering to do shit. It's like, I don't know, somebody trying to impress you, girl, and act like they on your team or on your side or some shit like that. But the way this motherfucker show up, G, and you always end up having to do shit yourself or figuring it out yourself or buying it yourself or some shit yourself, okay? You like, fuck all this, G. Yeah, y'all are expecting people to fold these days, which is really sad, divine feminine, okay? Because it's like, you know what I mean? It's like getting some shit done. Like you ask somebody to do something for you and you end up doing it. And it's not even that they couldn't do it or whatever. Maybe they were taking too long. Maybe you're like, man, I don't even want to put that pressure on them. Maybe they fucked it up. You know what I mean? Went to the wrong place, picked the wrong thing, wrong size. I'll just do it myself. I feel like Divine Feminine, that's the energy they want us to get out of though. But I know why you do it though. You're used to doing that. It's like, man, if I could take care of it myself, handle it myself, then why not? It's like, yeah, but Divine Feminine is more so like a manifester, brings things to her, brings things in. You know what I mean? A creator, you know, feminine energy, Venus. You're supposed to be like, you know, smelling. I mean, not that you don't smell good and shit like that, but it's like, your nails ain't supposed to get chipped. You know what I mean? Doing all this extra shit here. It's like it forces you back into divine masculine energy. You know what I mean? So that lady painting the wall, her nails all fucked up now, paint, you know, all stained on them and shit. And that's just what happens when you paint walls. But it's almost like, damn, you know, like that really is masculine energy. Like, so the feminine energy, right? My nails now are all fucked up. It's something like that. I hope I'm making sense. It's like, you may be shit getting tired, bitch. Like, fuck. Not that you necessarily want a man around or need a man around, but it's like, shit, something gotta give. Gee, I can't fucking do everything here. Okay, is what this is. I can't be mama and daddy, boss and employee. You know what I mean? It's like you wear too many hats. Okay, some of y'all about to take one of them off. Okay, or a few. All this shit folded. Like, I will no longer be your maid, your motherfucking ATM, your shoulder to cry on. That's what this shit is. Like, I can't be all this shit for everybody. Fuck that. Mm-hmm. That's why they said your energy's balancing out nicely. Yeah. You're saying no, okay? That is divine feminine energy to me. Saying no, I don't like it. No, try another. No, I like the yellow one. No, too salty. No, right? A masculine energy, you'll just eat it, wear it, you know what I mean? Put it on or drive it. It's like, man, I gotta get from point A to point B. Says masculine energy. I feel like we all been raised like that. Even divine masculine, of course, because you have divine feminine energy too. So you could have always been in divine masculine energy too, as far as you never really, like, you don't know how to act on a vacation type shit, divine feminine, or be around a woman unless you gotta do some shit for her. You know what I mean? Because it's like, man, I grew up around a bunch of women. They always had me doing shit, and it's like, it's not supposed to be like that. It's something where some type of like I don't want to say it's a generational curse, but it's more so like a mindset, yeah, that's being broken. So divine masculines and divine feminines can't come together. Give me another one here. Somebody out here may be dyslexic as well. Damn, this getting into some mess. This like shit we about to fight. What the hell, divine feminine? Somebody that's kind of tard like, I guess they love and hate you, because tomato is like, it's the same thing with a different meaning. So I don't know, maybe I don't know what this shit is, girl. It could be like passive aggressive energy. You know what I mean? It's like, man, they said this, but it felt like this, like tomato. You know, so it could be somebody saying, oh, you got your little car, right? And it's like your new car and shit. But it's like they said little and shit, like, you know, and this person could have a Mercedes, a Range Rover, and you got a little Kia, some shit. And they like, oh, you got your little car, right? Tomato. You're like, is that a diss? You know what I mean? Like, but it's because of who it's coming from. It's like, yeah, shade being thrown out here too, divine feminine. Okay? Just so you know. As well. But it's wishy-washy. It's like, so somebody doesn't really want you to know how they feel about you, but they got issues with you, girl. Some women do. Okay, she not that bright. Whoever the fuck this is, or somebody think you not that bright. I don't think you be putting up your ponytail to put your hands on nobody, and I damn sure don't think you a tard. Okay, so I feel like this a tard ass woman that don't know how to control her emotions and shit. Tomato. It's like, this is like somebody that's like will sit there and be like, girl, if my man cheat on me, I'll just let it go. I'll just let him go, because I could get anybody else, says this woman. Some man end up cheating on her. She at this bitch house trying to fight this hoe and all this shit. Like, bitch, I thought you was a tomato. How the fuck you turned into a tomato? Yeah, this is somebody that talk a good game and they full of shit, bitch. That's what the fuck this is. Okay? It could be male or female. I don't know who full of shit. Okay? It come in all different sizes, flavors, and all type of shit. Okay? But somebody out here is like, they keep saying the chameleon. yeah, like they can blend in. So this is somebody that goes along to get along and shit. Be aware of this motherfucker and be aware of this being you. Cause this somebody that been and had your ass stuck somewhere, girl. Okay? It's like I would never leave my friend anywhere, girl. We came together, we gonna leave together, right? Say this is somebody that says that and you and this girl get into an argument. I don't know, when y'all go out over some money or some shit and the bitch leave your ass. It's like, oh wow, I swear this the same bitch that said she would never, yeah. It was at the time. I don't know what you was doing for the bitch. You could have been buying the drinks that night. You were driving. It's a reason she said that shit. That she down for you or he or whatever the fuck this is. Okay? Until they get pissed off, upset, or something affects their life. This doesn't even have to be something in regards to you. This could be somebody that says that they're available or they can do a certain specific job or some shit like that. But if that man call or that woman call or they get cheated on or they drink too much the night before, you can forget about it, G. This a tomato motherfucker. This somebody that you cannot depend on, divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay? Who the fuck is this? That's why I was picking up on that energy where you balance it out. Balance out both. Because you realize that you can't really depend on nobody but you. But they're making me feel like it's not, that's not accurate, but we know why you guys think that way. Because I'm like, shit, the fuck it is accurate. But they're saying they're other, you guys are those type of people as far as you support people genuinely and you know what I mean? Love people and all this shit genuinely. And when you say you're going to show up and do something, you do it. So for you to say that there's nobody out there like that, well then that would mean that you're not like that. So that's why they're saying, no, it's inaccurate to think that way, that you can't depend on anyone because you're dependable. You're a dependable person. Now, are there less dependable people in the world? Hell yeah, G. You just been coming across them like a motherfucker, and that's what put you in this divine masculine energy. You didn't have nobody to count on, even if it was just like they said, a listening ear, like to get some shit off your chest, to vent. You could have grew up or been around people that are like, man, you better, you know what I mean, shut the fuck up and get that shit, you know, like this type of shit. Not like that bad, but it could have been like, you could have been like in a family where they were like, we don't cry around here. Like, what? That's natural. They could have been like, we don't cry. Stop that crying, right? So now as you get older and shit, when you see people going through shit, you just cannot get emotional for them. Like, that's not right, though. It's not supposed to be that way, but they're saying that's how some of y'all got in divine masculine energy, too. As far as you grew up in that shit. Like, shit, didn't nobody allow me to get sad or feel bad or slack. You know what I mean? I didn't never get to, you know, if I lost something, right? If I didn't win the game, my dad would kick my ass. He wouldn't say, go get him next time, Tiger. I'd be outside training for 4 more hours every day until the next game. It's using that as an example is what some of y'all would say. It's like no sympathy or no empathy. Like, y'all didn't get that shit, okay? You did not get it. And it's crazy that you are the actual divine feminine, someone who never really got to sit in the energy. You know what I mean? But shit, it seemed like you deserve it. This could be work, bitch. It's like shit, I've been working since I was however old, in a restaurant or babysitting. That's what this shit is. I've been cooking dinner. Some of y'all Italian. But this like I've been cooking and slaving over a stove since I was 10 years old. For some of y'all, that's what this shit says. What the fuck, girl? This pissing me off, girl. It's making me feel like you a kid again, even though you're not. I don't know why they're talking about your childhood like this. But it's making me feel like you had to do shit that wasn't your responsibility, you know? Or you didn't ask to be born. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't ask to be born and go through all these problems and shit, or, you know what I mean? It's giving me this type of energy, or someone's kid feels this way, okay? Somebody gonna get hair in the spaghetti sauce or the salad. Somebody need to put motherfucking hairnet on or stop fiddling with their hair over this food and shit, okay? This could be at a school. This could be like a cafeteria worker and shit. I feel like it's hair all in the kids' shit or whatever the fuck. Chip nail polish. Somebody ain't got on no gloves, no hairnet. What kind of fuck ass place is this? Is this a restaurant? If it's you house, I get it, divine feminine shit, okay? And not as far as hair being all in the food and shit, but as far as you not wearing a hairnet and gloves and shit. But this feel like food prep at a job. She need on a fucking hairnet and stop fiddling with your hair all over the fucking food. And somebody needs some gloves on or some shit like that. This a tar damn sure working or own a restaurant. Ugh. I told y'all, man, about Anyway, y'all, let me move on. Disclaimer, divine feminine. I told Gemini and Libra this shit. This is my tune in 2 deck, but I can't produce it, okay? Like, no one will do it copyright reasons. Somebody was like, why don't you try to look at other places? I did, girl. This is my job, so I definitely did that, okay? But yeah, they won't produce it, but I am still going to use it. But man, I wanted to get y'all these so fucking bad, G. Look at this shit, okay? Fucking dope. Anyway, girl, But the life like that is for sale. Let's move on. Put some on this. Is this a special needs kid, or is this, am I talking about a tired grown up, or a special needs adult, or am I talking about a tired ass grown up? Let's see. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Somebody could be from Britain or the UK or something like that. Somebody could be a Virgo. Oh, I didn't mean to say that because we ain't in the signs yet, but somebody could be a Virgo or a Leo. You could read shit. Somebody could be a cusper as well. This could be a couple, girl, okay? I don't know why, I don't know, but this could be some of you guys have a child. Maybe a child has special needs, I don't know, or maybe a spouse does. That's what I'm saying. Remember when I was saying somebody can turn it off and turn it on? So using them as an example, let's say either Harry or Meghan, whichever one, they come out like, you know, royals whenever we see them. But it's like as soon as they get inside the house and shit, that tomato turn into a tomato, Meghan turn into a freak, Harry start doing, you know, I don't know. It's like this type of shit. Like somebody's living a double life out here. That's what this is giving me too, a double life. But I don't know if they're talking about necessarily you, divine feminine, and not saying you live a double life, but that divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So it's like shit, you clean up real nice. You know what I mean? People never see you really with lipstick and make, you know what I mean? Because you ain't never really allotted that time to be in that energy. You always working, cooking, cleaning, you know, something you're always doing. It's almost like, so it could be a double life like that. Like shit, I'm on vacation. So now when people see you, they like, damn. Like shit, I ain't never seen you, you know what I mean, with your hair down and all of this. It's like shit, I'm always at work or in my uniform. It's giving me this type of energy too, as far as tomato. You clean up very well. A lot of y'all are very beautiful women and people wouldn't even really know because you're always, they said you always got your head under the hood. Yeah, some of y'all could be mechanics, but I feel like they're saying you always are working on something. You're not really focused on the outside. You always have your head under the hood. Yeah, working on the engine. Yeah, trying to build something. Yeah, in divine masculine energy. Somebody could be biracial out here, okay? Or be in an interracial relationship. Some of y'all are gonna go out on a blind date. This could be like on an app or some shit like that. When you meet this motherfucker, you gonna be like, this is a totally different motherfucker, G. I don't know if y'all getting catfished or what, okay? This says blind date. Then it's like, shit, they a tard. That's what this is. Like, I went on a blind date with a whole tard, G. When I met them on the app and shit, profile picture, we FaceTime, we text, we sent messages. They seemed real cool, like a tomato. Soon as I met this motherfucker, it was a whole tomato motherfucker. Like, it just was real messy or something like that. I'm telling you, divine feminine, something that, or someone is not like how they come off to be. But shit. Or it's you. It could be both scenarios. So you could be, say you have like a masculine job. Some of y'all could be truck drivers in the military, police officers, things like that. And that's how people normally see you. But let's say you quit or you go on vacation, like I said, or you go to another department where you don't have to have on a uniform and you have to dress, you know, you dress casual. This is like, damn, I always seen you as a tomato, like Officer Tomato. Now you corporate tomato? Like, oh shit. It's like you wear many hats or something like that, divine feminine, as in regards to a double life in regards to you. Right? Meaning like the best of both worlds. So I know how to change a tire and put some nails on. Right? Says y'all. This is giving me someone with a double fucking life, G. Okay? Something about stunt doubles or lookalikes, because this says high profile and then you got tomato. So these are people that look like high profile people, but it's not really them. That's not really their face. You know, they talking about that ain't Kate Middleton and all that other shit. That's what this is. I don't know if it's not her or not, but that's what I'm seeing here. And people damn sure got lookalikes and doppelgangers, okay? For sure, especially in positions like this. It's damn sure a Prince Harry lookalike and a Meghan Markle and a Kate and all the motherfuckers, okay? Believe that shit, okay? It's something going on with double life or Photoshop or lookalikes or some shit like that, okay? This could be some woman that's been trying to do this shit to you. You a tomato and she a tomato, okay? I feel like shit not working out for some woman that's been trying to do the same thing as you or act like you, look like you, right? This type of shit. Is shit getting messy in this bitch life because that's not really who she is. So let's say a bitch like to act like you, right? But then when she go around her family's like, why are you talking like that and acting like that? You were tomato. Why are you acting like this? Who is this, right? She been acting like you, but it's coming off like tomato. This is like somebody where people starting to point out that they fake as fuck, G. Okay? Like, where'd you pick that up from? That's not you, right? It's some shit like that. Somebody's or some family or somebody's spouse is starting to realize that their family member or spouse is fucking weird, G. They're having an identity crisis. Yes, in the next 7 days. Okay? I do declare. Yeah, this could be a family issue. The Lion King is at the bottom. So we got son. We got, I thought I put, oh yeah, father. I thought I put uncle on here, but I guess not. Okay? Father and son. Okay? Somebody could be from Africa. Okay? Maybe somebody put on an accent. This like, sometimes they talk like this when they come over. Right? And then other times they're like, hey, come to my house, guys, let's go. You know, it's like this type of shit. Like, I swear that motherfucker was African. Now they, Californian? Like, what is up with this preppy shit? I'm telling you, somebody switched some shit off and on. Okay? But it feels like, it's not like, because sometimes you gotta turn shit off and on. Like, I can't talk like this when I go talk to my grandma. You know what I mean? Like how I talk to y'all, or, you know, some other shit like, when you're in the presence of authority or an elder or some shit like that. I ain't even talking about that, because we do have to turn it off and turn it on. You can't call your boss at your job bitch, you know, even though it could be a term of endearment. You could go in your boss's office like, bitch, let me tell you what they just did. She look at you like you was crazy. Like, I ain't your friend, okay? You got this fucked up tomato type shit. I ain't your friend, okay? It's like this type of energy in regards to you, where I'm saying you could turn it off, turn it on. Like, sometimes you're this way, sometimes it just depends. This is somebody that doesn't know. You're still the same person everywhere you go. You're still divine feminine. Whoever this is will be a karmic feminine, depending on who she's around, or if some man seem like he gonna leave unless she do something, you know, sexual. She like, well, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna do this sexual shit to keep this man. I'm telling you, she flip on and flip off, or he does, right? But then if she came around you and you're celibate, she's like, oh no, I would never do those things. Bitch, you was just sucking on Harry's or whatever, you know, like, what are you talking about? Somebody just wants to belong, bitch. I don't know if they want to belong to your family, to just your friend, be your friend, bitch, a group, or some type of community or job or something. But whoever this is has no clue who the fuck they even are. Man, I'm telling you, they don't. Yeah, where everybody knows your name. Nobody cares when they come. Like, oh, I thought you were tomato. They're like, no, I'm actually tomato. Like, oh, well, oh yeah. Yeah, they're not a regular, or someone sticks out like a sore thumb or some shit like that. Put one on this tomato here. Somebody is upset about two people like interracial dating. This is like I guess it's on the white side now, or it could be on the black side, or Asian, Latino, I don't know. But somebody is upset that a tomato and a tomato getting together, G. Okay, they are upset about that shit. So it may not be race, but it could be, you know, from different sides of town, different financial brackets, different religions, or some shit like that. Definitely race though, for sure. But this is like, ugh, you're dating a girl from the east side? Like, but we're from the west side. It's like this type of shit, okay? Oh, wow. I do see a kid going to see a doctor though. Like for some type of like learning disability or some shit like that. A kid could just like have some type of like, yeah, learning disability. I feel like they grow up fine. They could be like dyslexic, or you could be, or something like that, where like words are, they could write messy too, but like the letters move, or the words, I don't know, like the letters don't stay in the same place when they read. So if they read the word and, right, the D moves in front of the A, and then the N is at the end of the word, so they say Dan, right? And somebody's like, no, that's the word and. I don't know why the letters move around for somebody like that. That's just, I don't know. So somebody could be taking their kid to like some type of coach or tutor or doctor or something, like to, I don't know. I don't have kids, G, but that's what they're saying. I don't even know if that's how dyslexia and that shit work. But they're showing me letters moving around. Or somebody for dangling some shit here, okay? For sure. Since they came out, this does give me K energy, allegedly, okay? And the tomato, I don't know. This like somebody saying, you think we retarded? Bitch, we know what the fuck you look like. This like this type of shit, I'm telling you, y'all. Somebody's about to be like, Somebody's about to try to like come off as something else or do something that they're going to try to like fool you or fool other people. And people are going to be like, we're not fucking stupid, G. Like, that's divine feminine shit. That's her swag. That's her style. That's her, or you did it because she did it or some shit like that. Okay. And somebody's like, May 16th, May 17th. What's the difference? Tomato, tomato. Some of y'all can have, I heard, a release date, right, for something. And say your release date is a specific day, right? And somebody does it the next day. And it's like they could have did that shit way before or way after. But they like, I mean, technically it's a different day. Tomato, tomato. But they want to ride your coattails and shit on your release date. That's what this shit is. And then they think people don't know what the fuck they doing. The fuck is wrong with this person? Yeah, tard. Yeah. I was going to say, what the fuck is wrong with them? So this is somebody who think everybody else stupid and they the smartest person. And this really a dumb motherfucker right here. This person having an identity crisis. Okay? What the hell? Girl, what is this? Goodfellas. Somebody could be, yeah, it's a lot of out of the country for me here energy, right? I got London, I got Ireland out here, Italy. Yeah, somebody could be Italian, Irish, British, okay? Somebody could have been born in 1990 or 1990 is significant. Oh, I put rank here twice. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't sell them. That's how you could tell it's my prototype. It says ranks and then it says rank. What the fuck, man? Okay? So some about singular and plural, I guess. Yeah, tomato, tomato. I don't know, y'all. Remember in Goodfellas, they let Ray Liotta in, but he wasn't really Italian. He was Irish. But you wouldn't know. You know what I mean? He talked like them. He hung out with all with all Italian, you know what I mean? Hung around with mobsters. It's like he still got the same respect, even though he wasn't Italian blood. It's something like that. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Or it's something about interracial, biracial, or people from different backgrounds or some shit like that, okay? But somebody's been pretending. Remember, shit, they turned into an informant, fucking fed and shit. Okay, tomato, tomato. Not to be rude, y'all, but in this instance, how they're making me feel is almost like he was not blood, G. You know, like Italian and Italian would never turn on each other. And I'm saying, I don't know. I mean, of course, that has happened somewhere. But they're saying in this instance, had they not let the Irishman in, you know what I mean? If the operation could have still went smoothly, wouldn't have had a rat up in here. It's like this type of shit, but he fooled us. He had us thinking like, you know what I mean? Just, well, he's Irish, but shit, he's still like a tomato. And they like, no, he's not. He's a fucking tomato. Gee, he's Irish. He's not Italiano. I don't know. Something about racism here, but not really though. It's almost like keeping in the family, because this could be like royal bloodline shit, right? So this could be somebody who just thought they could date any woman, any man. And it's like, no, you have to be with a divine counterpart, a divine masculine, divine feminine. Yeah, that man and that woman is cool that you found, but they're an Irishman, right? Just like a regular feminine and masculine energy. You're an Italian, meaning you need to get a divine masculine, divine feminine. Like, keep it in the family is what they're saying. I don't know, y'all. I'm probably offending so many people today, but oh well. But that's what they're saying. I don't mean it literal, actually. So if you're here, you probably know what I mean. If you're offended, you probably just got here and you should go. Okay? Anyway. This could also be somebody who's, this says gangster here. So this will be somebody who's like, super hard and super, I'll do anything, I'll shoot out, right? This type of shit. And when it come time for some shit to go the fuck down, they a tomato or a tomato and shit. Like, where is that motherfucker? Like, this like somebody saying, man, if anything ever happens, you could call me and I'll be there and I'll do this. And something happens, G, and you call this motherfucker and they purposely ignore your call. Okay? They like, right? I don't want no problems and shit. I'll call the police for you, says Ray Liotta. You know what I mean? But Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci and shit, they into like some other shit. Like, no, we don't call the police. You know what I mean? Like, we ride a different way. Somebody basically divine feminine in the next 7 days is gonna prove they really ain't about shit, G. Okay? Not the way they claim they are. And I don't know if they've been doing this shit for a long time, like blending in. That's why they kept saying chameleon. Blending in, or just put it, like, can speak the same lingo or some shit. This could be somebody that hang around some people and really they have no affiliation with that shit. So y'all be careful doing that shit. Somebody gonna get their ass beat claiming hoods and shit, or trying to name drop motherfuckers and shit like that. That don't go well for somebody, okay? Or drop the royals and shit, like I'm Prince Harry's second cousin, right? This type of shit, that shit do not go well, okay? And then when it doesn't go well, somebody switches up. So this could be somebody like, I'm telling you, it's like a name dropper. So somebody could be like, yeah, I know so-and-so. And then you and this person happen to run into so-and-so. And you're like, oh shit, there's so-and-so. Didn't you say you knew them? Didn't you say that was your friend? And like, you know, that y'all used to date or used to fuck so-and-so, right? Say it's a celebrity that somebody said they used to be with and shit. And y'all happen to see this celebrity. You would tell them, go say something. Shit, you know him, see if they could get us in. You know, this is just like what a normal person would do. That motherfucker turned into Ray Liotta on your ass. Okay, he an Irishman now. He not part of the mafia. He not Italiano now. It's like, I could have swore you said you was backstage kicking it. All this shit. Like you were part of this group. Now, somebody wants to separate themselves from some group here, y'all, okay? I don't know if it's because they got found out being the fake motherfucker, or they found out they was hanging out or connected or in a relationship with a fake ass motherfucker or some shit like that. But somebody want to take back everything, okay? That they said they could do, that they tried, all this shit, okay? Oh, wow. That's why they kept saying wishy-washy. Be careful. Yeah, this somebody could be like, I'll die for you, and this could even really be a police officer and shit. You know what I mean? They went through the whole boot camp shit and the academy and shit, and as soon as the first riot in LA happened and shit, you know what I mean? It's like they call in sick. It's like this shit. Like, I swear you took an oath and you said you were bound to the blue, and you know this type of shit. No, Ray Liotta turned into a fucking citizen. If anything pop off, he is no longer a cop. G, this is what this is. Somebody is a whole punk motherfucker out here on some real shit, okay, girl. There is somebody that could be like a little off in a group, okay? There should never be, I mean, this is my tar card, G. Why is the tar in the mafia, G? Okay? Not like that, you know? But I'm just saying, it's like, you know, letting the motherfucker that can't count be in charge of the money. Like, what the fuck is this? It's like, well, they said that I've seen them count money before. It's like somebody saying, well, I saw him at the bank. I saw him with so-and-so, and they worked with them in their money. Like, yeah, but how come when it came to you, they went from a tomato to a tomato? Somebody about to get fucked up. It's like somebody in over their head or getting involved in some shit or saying something they could do that they can't do, or that they'll provide something they can't provide. This could even be money, okay? Like, you know, when we loan out money and shit, it's with tax and interest. And this person's like, yeah, I know all about it and shit. Soon as it come time to pay this shit back, this motherfucker done fled to Ireland and London and, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? But they lent him the money thinking he was like part of the mafia. He was like, you know, ranked with them. No, the fuck, or she the fuck ain't. Somebody out here gonna feel dumb in the next 7 days. I don't feel like it's you. Unless you got duped by somebody. I don't feel like you the person living this double life as far as you one way this minute, and you know what I mean? Like, you know, this could be somebody that's like swear they want to be committed, and in your face they act like that. As soon as they get a little bit of liquor in them and go out with their friends and shit, they out there picking up bitches. You know, this like somebody who can't even hold their liquor, or you know what I mean, stay the same person when they have a couple drinks and shit. That's who the fuck this is, okay? In the next 7 days. Yeah, this person could drink beer a lot. This person's name could be Bobby. Damn it, Bobby, right? This person could be a big fuck up. Oh no. Somebody damn sure is from the UK, for sure, okay? For sure. And not that King of the Hill was, but just another card I saw. Give me another one here. Ooh, Mama Dia tried to come out. I'm done. Catfish. My bad. I fucking told you. Cat fucking fish. It's exactly, look, you can't even see their face. I feel like it's deeper than catfish, though. I'm telling you, this is somebody that came off a totally different way. It could be somebody you never seen before or whatever, but then this is like getting messy, and it could be, some of y'all could be on the episode of Catfish. I don't know. And then you done met a mobster from London. I don't fucking know. It sounds a little over the top, but this the Convent and shit do be going down, right? There's also a not attractive woman out here, okay? I feel like she really looks like a catfish. Like her face looks like one. I don't feel like it's necessarily saying, some of y'all could be getting catfish, but I feel like there's a woman that looks like a catfish. People tell her she has the face of a catfish, and she don't like to look at people, so she uses a fake profile or a fake identity. Some of y'all Divine Feminine are talking to a man that's coming off as a woman and not even transgender. I feel like this is someone who makes a fake profile to talk to you, just so you know, okay? This person is a liar with or without the fake profile, this man. So this could be somebody that you stop dealing with and shit, because they lie and they do all this other fucking shit, and this person won't get off your dick. They made a fake profile and shit. You already feel suspicious about whoever this is whenever you talk to them or have any contact, or when they sent you the friend request, a DM, something rubbed you the wrong way. Somebody may ask you to meet up. Divine Feminine, make sure you FaceTime they ass first, like in real time and shit. Divine Masculine, you too, before you go meeting motherfuckers. I don't care about my screen cracked and oh well, bitch, then you shouldn't be out here looking for a date with a cracked screen. You already look, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is you even online for? You know what I mean? That's the whole point. Get your screen fixed. Like, you know what I mean? That's, no. Something's off with somebody that's gonna wanna meet with you, talk to you. It may be very vague. You know, this could be in regards to your business. Like someone could send you an email and it's like, hey, I'd like to purchase something, you know, an outfit. You know, it's something real weird about how someone's going to address you from a fake profile, fake email, fake WhatsApp number, or something like that, Divine Feminine. Be aware in the next 7 days. Someone's initials literally could be MTV, okay? Some woman gonna be pissed off out here. It says tricked. So shit, maybe he looked like a catfish girl. Just like I saw, you know, or maybe it was a woman. Something's gonna happen, Divine Feminine, where y'all do that online shit and y'all date people and want to meet people and all this other shit. This person is not who the fuck you thought they were. Hence the tomato. Some of y'all, this is in regards to like a group of people. You know what I mean? Like you done ran with them or you connected with them and shit, and it's not what you thought it would be. Others of y'all, it's a relationship and shit where it's like, I swear this motherfucker said they were this and they were that and all this shit, and they are nothing fucking like that. Like, and I'm stuck here. This is like this ain't even a case of mistaken identity. Okay, I can't even say that. This is like somebody where the shit was suspicious and shit, or they didn't really come from the same type of background or type of lifestyle that you came from, and not saying they had to, but we went through the whole spiel about how you grew up. So this will be somebody saying, oh yeah, I was working in a restaurant when I was 15 too, right? And all this other shit. You thinking y'all connecting, and let's say this person take you over to their mama house for a spaghetti dinner, right? And then this person was like, Mom, remember when we were 15 and we went to Italy and we did all this stuff and all? You sitting here listening like, I swear this motherfucker said they was poor and they was working. So was they just working in the kitchen and like, you know, like something starts to make sense. Like, oh, this type of person, like, they don't even remember what they said, you know? Like the mom like, oh yeah, I remember you were 15 and we sent you abroad, right, to Italy, and you worked in chef boutetoise, right, a kitchen and shit. You know, for the extra points for high school, like say they mama say that shit, and you like, this motherfucker made it out like they was working in the kitchen to bring money in the house. They didn't tell me this was like an economics class and they went to Italy abroad and shit. Like, what kind of shit is this? Somebody gonna get like called out for being like, they like tell you bits and pieces of the story or what they wish they could do or who they used to be. This is like this type of shit. Somebody's still running on like a old profile. It could be. So somebody running on a profile that says they're single and this motherfucker married, been married and shit, but they use this old Facebook or whatever profile. It could be something like that. But I feel like this is also somebody who like, it could have been in their heyday and shit. You know what I mean? Like, so they're not like that now, but they still run on that shit. You know what I mean? So that's how they pick up women or men, and talking about the rap group they were in back in what? Where did I see that 1990 and shit? Yeah, back in 1990 and shit, they were down with. You like, motherfucker, it's 2024, okay? But this is somebody that could act like they could get you into some relevant shit now. Somebody that was relevant in 1990 will be like, nah, I could get you in. I could get you into the Taylor Swift concert. And you like, where? Even though you were down with New Kids on the Block, you could, you know, and you never know these days. So somebody was like, I mean, they are in the business. This is like this type of shit. It's like, yeah, but they not in it like present. Like, you know, they're not part of the new, the in, the relevant. This is like, I mean, we know them, you know, like this type of shit. And then when y'all try to get the Taylor Swift concert tickets and shit, for some reason this motherfucker can't get them and shit. You know, I would have expected that. And I feel like Divine Feminines, Divine Masculines, you would expect that too. I feel like this is somebody else who get duped by somebody, possibly in a relationship. This could be a Divine Masculine that's laid up with some woman and shit. That's not a Divine Feminine, or a Divine Feminine laid up with some man that's not a Divine Masculine, and they got over on that motherfucker. It's like somebody pretended to be you the whole time to get this motherfucker, right? And as soon as they got in a relationship with him or got the job or got whatever it is, they couldn't keep it up, okay? So somebody copied your resume to get the job. But when it came time for them to actually do the job, because they got hired with your resume, when it came time for them to do the job, they couldn't do the shit. Now everybody look how Neve looking like, motherfucker, you said you could type, you know what I mean? Like 120 words a minute. I see you at the desk like this. B-Z-A. Like, what kind of shit is this? Somebody's starting to pick up on someone's, fugaziness, G. They said someone's insubordination. Yeah. Like someone's flaws, where someone lacks. Someone's picking up on that shit. So somebody could have bigged themselves up way too much, G. Okay? So some woman who wanted to prove that you were not the divine feminine. You know what I mean? I am her. I'm using her image, her style, her lingo, her swag, and everything. I am the divine feminine. So some dude was attracted to that shit. He like, okay, bitch, well then do it then, right? Soon as she got in the relationship, really got this man, that bitch couldn't keep that shit up because she can only copy what she sees. So if this a woman copying you, right, and whatever she got that was supposed to be yours, once she's in it, she don't know what to do because you're not there to teach a bitch, right? So yeah, you copied my swag to get this man, but you didn't know how I was going to be in a relationship with this man. So that's why you turn back to Tatiana and Carmianica and all this other shit. That's why this man side-eyeing this bitch. Like, I swear you said you was a divine bitch. Swear you said that shit. Yeah, that was just to get you, or to get the job, or to get people on her side, or to get likes or views or some shit. When it come time to produce or really get down to some shit, everybody gonna be side-eyeing whoever the fuck this is in the next 7 days. We're about to go to Patreon. If you'd like to follow us there, please click the link in the description box below this video here on YouTube to follow us on Patreon. If not, Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine. That's been your reading. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated. Look at this at the bottom. Okay, she don't have that, or he don't have that. That passion of the Christ shit, that's that shit that fall off that I was talking about. She probably, or he get mad. You know what I mean? Like, where's this divine shit you was saying and shit? Okay, anyway. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your DU gear and your lifelike deck at theghettonun.com. Prayer event 4/4 at 8 a.m., 8 p.m., 16 minutes each time. Okay, but we'll reiterate at another date. Yeah, and that's it. I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.